Hi lovelies, welcome. I'm so glad you could be here today. This is a really cool theme that we're doing today, which is who has their eye on you. So they could be spying, behind the scenes, or just keeping an eye on things. We're going to see who it is and why are they doing it. What is their motive? What is their motive? What is their intention? Let's have a look. So we got 4 readings today. We got 1, 2, 3, 4. Number 1 is the seashell. You can choose one. You can choose more than one, I'm trying to say, if you wish to. That's the seashell. We've got the little blue turquoise bracelet for number 2. Number 3 is a cute little cherub. And we've got number 4, which is the ladybug. So I'll give you a moment to focus, okay? Just see which one draws you in. And we'll get started shortly. Hi group 1, welcome guys. You chose the seashell and these are your cards here. So let's have a look at who is thinking of you, okay? Who is keeping their eye on you and why, okay? So first up, we have the Empress, Divine Feminine. So for some of you, this could be a Divine Feminine. If we're talking about twin flames, this could be a Divine Feminine watching you, okay? Divine Masculine, okay? But it represents a Divine Feminine energy. It could be a mother, could be somebody who is a mother, could be your mother. Could be someone who has feminine qualities but may be masculine. So it could be somebody who has very nurturing qualities, somebody who wants to look after you or others around them, someone who will take you under their wing and make sure that you are provided for. And this is about someone who is able to create abundance, make beautiful things, maybe with their hands or just through their manifesting. They might have like such a beautiful garden, their house might be really beautiful. So they really might take pride in their home, in their children, things like that. This could be your mother keeping an eye on things, but it could definitely be also that there's 3 particular people watching you, okay? But this person, I feel, has a beautiful, benevolent energy. So it's very peaceful. I think their intentions are really good. They might have long hair. Venus is the planet here. This is the Taurus Libra energy here as well. So that could be somebody that you're dealing with. We've also got the moon energy that came through before. So your unconscious, sensitive, inner emotions and responses. This is somebody who could be watching you from behind the scenes. They don't really want to make it, they might be keeping an eye on how you're going in life. They might not necessarily be interfering and stepping in. They might have words of praise, but they definitely want to kind of stay hidden in the shadows and just watch things from afar and just wish you well. This could be a friend, of yours as well. It could be a friend of yours who you haven't seen or heard from in a while, who's just keeping an eye on things. Could be somebody who was like a mother to you. And I also get the feeling that somebody in spirit with a very feminine energy, of course, is watching over you. The moon represents Cancer, so it is very motherly. It's around the home and family. So someone's definitely wanting, sending well wishes for you and your family. This could be somebody also in your life who is helping you right now. And they are somebody who really feels things very deeply. They're very gentle, very compassionate, very loving. I think that's really beautiful. And it could be at night time that they're just, thinking about you and keeping an eye. So why are they thinking about you? Why are they keeping an eye on things? So they want you to have a victory, okay? They want you to be victorious in a situation. They want you to be able to stand strong and speak your truth with something. So maybe there's some advice they've given, or they are just watching you evolve, okay? And they just want to see the best for you. So as I said, it could be a friend, could be a mother, could be a partner, could be someone you haven't seen in a while, because I kind of get the energy that this person's not interfering as such with how your life is unfolding. They're really just taking they're just proud of you. I feel like they're proud of you, and they're sitting behind the scenes watching your life unfold. And just really because the Sword of Truth is all about success. It's about epiphanies, clarity, and says someone thinking of you, success. See, victory is success here, having people have your back. So this person may even be your biggest fan and you don't know it. So I feel like they are kind of maybe watching your social media, or just, stepping back and just watching you live your life, and they're very proud of you. This can be a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy as well. Jupiter in Leo for this one here. So it's just looking really beautiful here. I feel like they definitely want to see you shine, okay, see you rise. And yeah, look at that, good news. So they might come through with good news for you. They might want to surprise you with something, a gift. When sometimes, people have done really well, they want to come in and maybe give you something for that as recognition or acknowledgement for the good work you've done. And for those who are, have somebody in spirit overlooking you, it could be a mother. They're going to come through with, it looks like, a sign in your physical world as well. Some of you might be receiving news, good news from this person. It's just absolutely beautiful. So I just get such a beautiful energy around this. I feel like some of you could also be a mother, and it could be the other way around, where it's a child of yours coming through and you're hearing from them after a long time of not hearing from them. That could be another message here. But we want to get more info, don't we, about who this person could be. And yeah, so we're going to have a look here. We're going to have a quick look here at letters. Okay, wow, hang on a minute. Just got to grab those because they've fallen. They do like to bury themselves in there. So this could be, okay, this could be people. So E, Y, this could be initials. R, U, A, T, D, C, G, O, L, V, J, Z, and an I. Okay, that could be something there. Now we're going to have a look at some attributes very quickly. Okay, so Greece could be somewhere they live in, have been raised in, want to go to. They could have some connection with Greece. What do we got here? YouTuber. So someone who's watching a lot of YouTube, or they might have a channel. Brazil. Old flame. Interesting for some of you. This could be an old flame who has very nurturing qualities. So as I said, it doesn't have to be a female as such, like a mother, but it's definitely someone who wants to take you under their wing, who really does care about you and wants to nurture you. We've also got Netflix and chill, someone who might love watching that, or you've watched that with. We got farm, someone could live rurally. We got Saudi Arabia. We've got France. And Italy, wow, so many different ones. Marijuana, someone could smoke. Poker face, so they might not give much away. Popular. And we've got Christmas, so you might have seen them last Christmas. Or, they might send you something around Christmas time. Romantic, for some of you, it is a romantic partner. We've got west, so they might live west of you. Or vice versa. Butterflies, so that could be something you're seeing in your path here. They might have a tattoo of a butterfly. I don't know what's going on with this phone. We've got photos, so they might be looking at your photographs right now. You might have taken lots of photos together. We've got Iran, and we've got blessing coming in. This person sees you as a blessing in their life. Social media, they're watching you on that, I tell you now. Tarot reader, they might be a tarot reader, or they are watching tarot readings. We've got celebration coming in around this person. I feel like they're bringing good news. to you as well. So I just want to see if there's anything else. Might get some numbers. It could be their age, could be a postcode, their phone number, you know, numbers in a phone number, house number, you name it. Birth year, age 7, 8, 0, 7. And we got a 5. These don't have to be in any particular order either. And a 4. So we've got 780 754. Is there anything else I need? I don't think so. I think that's pretty much it, guys. So let me just see. I'm just seeing. Is there something they want to say? So we're going to see any action. What's the action that they might take towards you, okay, at this time? So it could be that they're just going to stand back in the shadows right now. I don't feel like they're necessarily interfering. There could be something going on in their life where they're just unable to... yeah, no, actually, what am I getting? No, I don't feel that. What I am getting, actually, discard what I just said. What I see with this is that they want to come in. They want to come in and step in. All right, step in and help you with something. They want to give you good news. They want to give you hope with something. This could be someone who might loan you some money. They might help you out of a sticky situation. They just want to see you thrive, okay? And it could be someone you know in your life right now, or it's somebody coming in that you haven't seen for a while, guys. I hope this has resonated, and I look forward to connecting with you next time. Love and blessings. Hi, number 2. Welcome, guys. You chose this, which is the turquoise bracelet. And we're going to see who is keeping an eye on you and what do they want with you, okay? So let me have a look. Yes, that's... I've got my cards mixed up here. Yep, just want to make sure I got them in the right order. Okay, let's have a look. Who is keeping an eye on you right now? Somebody who's extremely spiritual, someone who's in touch with or in tune with their emotions, their intuition. Someone who's maybe hiding behind the shadows, not necessarily stepping forward and letting you know that they're watching things. This could be, as I said, someone very spiritual, very psychic, in tune. Could be into runes. Could be a Pisces or a Cancer sign. We do have this one here as well, which is Scorpio. So very watery signs. Someone very emotional. And this says this energy is intense, masterful, thoughtful, and magnetically charming, but also secretive and possessive. So it could be that definitely someone's keeping an eye on you from behind the scenes that you maybe have no idea about. We're going to have an idea. We're going to have a look in a moment to see why they're keeping an eye on you, okay? They could be, oh my gosh, I just realised, they could be trying to remote view what's going on in your life. They might be sitting down and pulling cards if they are into that kind of thing. But it's almost like they're closing their eyes, trying to visualise what you're doing or trying to see you in their mind. I don't feel like it's a bad energy, but it's definitely intense energy. Could be a Scorpio, could be a Pisces or Cancer, but doesn't have to be. Doesn't have to be any of those signs, but it's the energy around this person at the moment, okay? It might be at the core of them. They are somebody who thinks and feels very deeply. They feel things very deeply, so they might be overly sensitive in some ways, and they might take things to heart and really, in some ways, find it very hard to forget things that have happened to them. So it can take a long time for this person to get over something because they do feel so strongly about it. This could be male or female, okay? Yeah, this person's quite powerful, like with their energy. I feel like maybe you felt their energy. And we got the why are they thinking about you? And yeah, why? Because I feel like they feel that you're moving on in life, that you might be leaving them behind. That's what this kind of feels like. Yeah, I get that feeling that you're moving away from this person and they're feeling it. They're feeling you getting on with things, leaving them behind, leaving a past behind. So maybe they are part of a past cycle. Could be an ex. Could be an ex of yours. Could be an ex-lover, or an ex-friend, but somebody's keeping an eye on you and seeing that you have picked yourself up over a very tough path, okay, tough challenges that you've been able to face. And this person could have hurt you. And there might have been a lashing out. That's just one message coming through. Because I get a very strong emotional tie here with you, with this person. They're very, very much in your energy. Very much in your energy. I feel like they are maybe obsessing over something here with you. And they're not letting go. There's something they haven't let go here. And it's like they're seeing you just move away. Like it could have been something that you took a long time in being able to do. To be able to say, I've had enough, I'm moving forward. And it could be from this person, could be from other things. But they just feel like you have stepped up and you're not going to be part of a cycle anymore where the cords are attached to maybe a toxic cycle. Or things that just maybe trying to bring you down, or not just even bring you down, but hold you back in that same stagnant position because it makes someone else feel comfortable. So you might not want to be in the familiar anymore because the familiar may have felt painful. And this person, it might still be stuck back in that. So they may feel more comfortable if you're with them in all of that. But they're seeing that you are moving onwards. They're actually feeling it more than seeing it. So it's kind of funny saying who's got their eye on you. It's like a spiritual eye, okay? So it's that psychic eye. The third eye is almost like what they're seeing here as well. So literally they might be looking at your social media. They might be hearing things from other people. They just might be feeling it, definitely feeling it on a psychic level that you have either cut a cord with this person or you've just made up your mind to move towards something much more peaceful. You don't need this in your life. You don't want to go over and rehash over things that are causing you maybe triggers or trauma. Like you just need to move away from this now. And it's not that you don't have feelings for this person. Some of you might not. Some of you might have just thought, okay, well, I've been able to detach myself from this past history here. Or you've tried to, but you're on the verge of it and you're moving into calmer waters now because whatever was going on here might have been turbulent, might have been an up and down roller coaster. So that's what they're doing this for, because they feel it. And this person you might not have had contact with for a very long time. And it's so interesting. And oh my God, I know this has happened to me, where you cut a cord with somebody who you no longer want in your energy, okay, in your life. And it's a healthy thing to do. And it could just be also past lovers. There might not have been anything major that happened, but you just want to cut the cords to anything from the past and pull back your energy. And I've noticed when we do that, when we say goodbye and set an intention, we don't even have to have contact with them. They suddenly contact us after years. It's just so weird. So it could be that this has happened for you. If you haven't heard from this person for a long time, it could be that suddenly you're thinking about them, or you might just suddenly get a text out of the blue. You might see their name pop up somewhere. They might have a mutual friend of a friend on Facebook and you're like, what the hell is that person? How do they know them? It could be something similar like that, but it's just that this person's coming back into your energy because they feel that you're moving onwards in life. This could be a male, could be either way. It doesn't matter, male, female, okay, but it doesn't matter. But what I see with the king and the feminines, the Scorpio and the Pisces, Cancer is water. It is feminine. And the earth is definitely, very masculine, very grounded, very practical kind of energy. But I feel, for some of you, it could be a male, could be a female or a male. Take it as it might resonate with you. Someone might have a dog. They might own a dog. Okay. They could live a very boho lifestyle. It doesn't have to be. But they could wear like beads, like those, the beads, could be leather, bracelet, just something like that. Very alternative perhaps. Could be. Doesn't have to be. But yeah, definitely somebody who is just keeping an eye on things, and they might even be sitting back kind of smiling to themselves and what the hell's going on here? They might be smiling to themselves, and I kind of get this energy that this person's a little delusional. And I don't mean that to be a bad thing. I just feel like maybe in some way they're so caught up in their head that they're telling themselves a narrative that may not be true. So it's almost like, oh yeah, they'll be back to me, you know, they'll come back to me, or it's jealousy, like because you are moving onwards away from them. They can't believe that maybe you were able to say goodbye to them. And it's like this, almost like they're laughing and having a bit of a giggle to themselves, like a chuckle, you know, to themselves, they're chuckling to themselves, like how, yeah, what is that I'm getting with that? It's not, it's so weird, you know, because I don't get a real nasty vibe like coming out towards you. I don't feel that as such, but I definitely feel that this person has self-confidence issues. They wear a mask and they're not being totally honest with themselves or to others, so they could stir trouble. And that's possibly why you needed to get out of this, is because they're not being real. And yeah, it's like they say one thing, do another thing. So I feel like for you, that's the confusion. That's maybe the, for some of you, an abusive cycle you were in with this person. And they kind of are like laughing behind the scenes, like they can't believe that you are actually moving on now. That's what I'm getting. Oh man, this is an intense energy from your person, whoever this is. My God, it's quite intense. I definitely don't feel like this real evil energy, but I definitely feel that through their own delusions, or, you know, they're not facing themselves. They have a very strong energy, that's for sure here. We're going to get some numbers and letters, attributes, okay? So this could be initials of your person, this person, okay? So we've got an E, X, it could be an X, look at that, EX is an X. R, P, I, T, Y, G, J, K, Q, M, U, H, and an O. And what have we got over here? We've got an S, okay? Now we're going to get some what am I saying, numbers. I'm going to get attributes in a minute as well. Actually, we'll get the attributes first. Yeah, we'll get them first. So this is number 2. All right, so this could be clues. They might be shorter than you, or somebody is short. Like, I think they could be short in their height, but they also could be very short in the way they speak, like just short and blunt. They could be very short with you. So counselor, they could be seeing one, or they might be one. We got butterflies, so they might have a butterfly tattoo or something about butterflies you might be seeing. Plays an instrument, might be athletic, and might be into motorsports or drive a car like that. We've got a new moon. So on the new moon, you know, this very strong energies around here. They might be working with the moon, okay? They might be very psychic with that. Dogs, so there's a dog again. So they might have dogs. Open relationship, they might be having an open relationship. They might not really, they might be just dating as well around right now. Impulsive, or they might not be someone who likes to commit. They just want to, you know, have a few people maybe. Yeah, they can be very impulsive. Law, legal, they might be going through legal issues, or they are, you know, they work in the law. Betrayal, so they might have betrayed you. Or they might have felt that you betrayed them in some way. Orange could be something that they, you know, they like orange. Like orange could be something significant. We've got Melbourne, Australia, Melbourne, or I think there's a Melbourne or Melbourne somewhere else. Healthy, so they're trying to look after their health. They might be healthy. Throat chakra, so it's something that they are trying to work on, is their, like, how they can express themselves, because I don't think they are a person of many words. They may not really say a lot. They just kind of sit back and observe and think, you know, think about it. So obsessing. This could be ages, numbers, postcodes, phone number, birth year, 98. So 9829, 62, doesn't have to be in order. What is it? A 9 and a 0. I pulled out a lot on this one. 98296290. It's a bit longer, this reading, than the first one. All right, let's get something from this person. What's going on? What might their action be? Temperance. So they might be trying to keep the peace right now. And so in other words, whatever they're doing is behind the scenes. I don't think they're going to disrupt your peace. I think if anything, they're just keeping an eye on things. Their energy is very strong. They just feel maybe in some way in control because they are keeping an eye on things, but really it's not having an effect on your life. So it just looks to me like this person's just trying to maybe remain in a calm thing here, okay, calm mood. They might be tempering their energies right now. They might be healing themselves. There's something going on there, but they are keeping an eye on things. They are kind of laughing behind the scenes to themselves. It's a little bit like a narcissist kind of energy where they don't see where they went wrong. They're kind of looking at you're the one that's getting away, and they're not really facing at the moment up to what they need to. But it's interesting, the temperance energy does show that there is some healing that's going to be done within them. Like they are trying to keep the peace. They don't want to really come forward and rock the boat, so to speak, that we saw before with the boat. So that's actually a good thing, guys. Hope this isn't triggered too much within you today. And I'm pretty sure that's all the cards and everything I need to do. I hope this resonated. And if not, you can always choose another pile, guys. And I look forward to connecting with you next time. Love and blessings. Hi, group 3. Welcome, guys. You chose the little cherub. And we're going to see who is keeping an eye on you and why. Okay, so let me have a look at these cards for a moment. Yes, that's the right ones. Okay, so first of all, who is keeping an eye on you? We've got destiny. So this is a Sagittarius energy. Someone who might see you as their destiny. Could be somebody who is chasing their destiny. They're right where they need to be and doors are just opening up for them. It could be that at the moment things are just falling into their lap. They're on the right path, feeling very fortunate and lucky, and things are just, as I said, turning in the right direction. It could be that they've come into some sudden luck, new opportunities, a new job, money coming in, healing. We've got the green here. They might have really raised their vibration recently and been able to let go of some things. But this person does, I feel, chase their dreams. They are a go-getter. And yeah, it looks like to me they might be someone who's quite vocal. So they're not afraid to speak their mind or speak their truth. So they just go after what they need to. They could be an Aquarius. Doesn't have to be. If your person's not a Sagittarius or Aquarius, this is still could be your reading, okay? Because this is just the energy around your person. And this energy is freedom-loving, rebellious, idealistic, and technological. So it could be somebody who is well-known. Maybe people look up to them. And they might think outside the box. And they could be somebody who is an entrepreneur. They might have created a business, or they might be someone who does business online. They might be bringing people together online, and they could be very social. I feel like this person is social, and they're moving onwards and upwards. They might travel globally. They might travel interstate. Like there's something, I feel like they're moving. They're busy and they're moving. And it could be that even if they're not literally moving, okay, around, like traveling, they are doing stuff on the internet that's reaching people like all over the place. So there could be an internet business that they run. Could be even a Facebook group. Whatever it is, this person just loves talking and reaching and new people, meeting new people, bringing, what I'm getting here is chasing their dreams and destiny and soul purpose and life mission, which is to help the world, to make the world a better place. They might be an environmentalist, someone who is all for social justice, somebody who is an advocate for others who don't have a voice. They might be into, conservation, things like that. They just want to make a change in the world, and they actually have the ability to do so because they have energy. They have the universe supporting them and have their back. So it's almost like this person may not have had everything given to them on a platter. They had to really work their way up. And now that they have an opportunity to make a difference, they're grasping it and embracing it and really doing it. So this person can cause, you know, make waves in a very positive way around them. Could be somebody who is on the screen, okay, on the big screen. It could be someone who is getting into acting or being, you know, is on an ad, or it's almost like they're promoting some kind of brand, but not in a materialistic way. I think it's in a way to spread information. So anyway, that's just basically what this is about, who this person may be. I feel like, yeah, they could be listening to loud music. They might really love, they might go to concerts, live music events, that kind of thing. They might be an event coordinator. There could be so many different ways to look at it, but I feel like they are somebody who might be that facilitator that actually gets things happening. They bring people together. And why are they doing this? Why are they spying on you? Okay, because this is their energy, but why are they doing this? I feel like they want to come forward and have a conversation with you. There's something they need to stand their ground with. So it could be that they need to put their foot down with something and they really want to be assertive with you, and it may not necessarily be a really bad thing. I do want to get another card on this just to get more info, okay, for you. Why do they, you know, why are they doing this? Why are they keeping an eye on you, group 3? Sacral chakra. I love this because they want to share their feelings with you, their deeper feelings with you. They want to get something, well, off their chest as well. So I usually see the sacral very much connected with the heart chakra. But it's interesting, the throat chakra, sacral chakra, and assertiveness is coming through here with the throat chakra. Very interesting. So they want to make it clear to you, to let you know what they're feeling. What are they feeling? That's what we want to know. What are they actually feeling right now? What are they feeling, group 3? What do they want to say to you? Well, it's taken a little time to find out. What do they want to say to you, group 3? Wow, there it is. Material harvest. They might want to provide for you. They might want to take care of you in some way. Balance. This could be legal. They might want to help. Oh, they might want to help you legally. If you have a legal issue going on right now, they might want to step in and help you with that. But I feel like in some ways they're very proud of you. They're very proud for how far you've come here. They can see that you've grown in yourself, and I think that's really brought their attention to you. So yeah, it could be that they already see that you're really making it in the world. They want to bring in fairness and balance and harmony into this connection with you. They definitely want to share their feelings, deeper feelings here, about maybe how proud they are of you, that they've noticed. They've noticed how far you've come. And this can be a karmic energy as well, but it looks like good karma coming in here. So, yes, it could be also that they want to take you out for dinner. That's just something I'm hearing. That's so funny. They could invite you to something. Like, I feel like they want to also mend something if there is something that is kind of weird between you guys, where there was a conversation needed but it wasn't the right timing. I feel like they want to come in and make it very clear where they stand with something. Okay, so some of you might have felt undermined. They might have undermined, what am I saying? I can't think of what they might have minimized something, okay, undermined you, and you're kind of thinking, well, you've read something wrong about me. And I think that they're now seeing something as well. That's another message for some of you here. Who is this person? We want to know. We want to know further. I'm going to get further things about who it could be for you. This could be a Libra energy as well. But it's interesting. Like, I feel like this person's so strong. Like, they might be very, someone who likes to be in control. You know, they have to learn to kind of take a step back and not... it's funny, you know, because I think that sometimes they will read a room very quickly, but for some reason they can't read you. I don't know what it is. So it could be that you're good at hiding your feelings, or there's just some misunderstanding between the two of you. It could be that when they're with you, they kind of just, it's so weird, but maybe they feel a little intimidated being in your presence, when really they can take on the world and they're so confident in other areas. But there's definitely something they want to sit you down with, and maybe even over a meal, and just balance it out with you and just see eye to eye with something here. And I want to see, what else do they want to say? Just one more. Partnerships and alliances moving on. Look at that. So they do want to align with you. They want to be your ally. They want to work with you. And it could be that they just want to move on from whatever the past has been, or whatever maybe misinterpretation or misunderstanding there was. Yeah, it's almost like they want to come to a mutual agreement with you about something. And for some of you only, just a small amount of you, it could be that they just want to keep the peace and say goodbye to this. It might be something that they just need to wrap up with you, have that conversation so that there's peace. And then you can both go your separate ways. That's only for a small amount of you. But for the majority of you, I feel like they just want to move on from a misunderstanding. Okay, they want to make it right between you. So it's a heart to heart, basically. So let's get some letters as to who you might be. Group 3, who your person might be. So we've got a B and an F. U, T, W, R, C, Q, E, L, Z, M, O, X, and an S. So we're going to get some attributes. Oop, fell in there. Oops. So this could be clues as well. So overweight, someone could be, he or she could be overweight. They could be overweight. North Korea, Native Hawaiian. These could be connections to these places. Optimist, someone who's an optimist has energy. I'm seeing this person has energy. Denmark, average. So it could be average weight, average. I don't know what the average would be for them. They definitely don't have an average personality. They're like really out there. Dogs, okay, might have dogs, has allergies. Could be a singer. Now that makes sense to me that someone could be on stage here as well. Husband, so they might be a husband. Or could be, and for some of you, it might be your husband. United Arab Emirates, we've got white. So it could be white skin. For some of them might be white hair. Could drive a white car. Past life, so you feel like you've had a past life with this person. Thanksgiving could be a significant time that you've had together, or coming up. Meditation, so they might do meditations. Slow, maybe this has just been really slow, whatever the relationship is here between you. It might be stop start, because it's really hard to just kind of align and be on the same page. So let's get an idea, okay, numbers. So this could be age, this could be ages, house number, postcode, numbers in a phone number, birth year, destiny numbers, things like that. So we've got the number 9, 3 and a 5, and what's this one? A 9, 3 and a 0. So 935, 930, one more, and a 5. So it doesn't have to be in that order. Someone could be 35 or 33, that kind of thing as well, if you're looking at it that way. Let's get another message. So what's their action going to be? What's this one? Oh, yeah. We do see they want to bring in happiness. They do, they're focusing on family and happiness and bliss here as well. So it does show me that they want things to work out between you. We've got another 10. So some of you might be seeing 1010 as a sign from this person. But I feel like they just want peace. They want happiness. They want something to be mended between you. Could be that they want to have a marriage with you eventually. This is something that could be here for some of you. And some of you could be married to this person. It just makes sense for a lot of you. So yeah, it's just absolutely beautiful. They might have children. They might be just really focused on family at the moment. They might be taking time off from everything. But it does look to me that they're going to want to like they're the optimist. They just want to focus on the happy things. They don't really want to get too deep into the serious stuff. And if they know that there's something that's bugging them that they need to deal with, they're going to have, they will sit down and talk about it and deal with it. They're very confident, very assertive. And I feel like this will heal for a lot of you. I hope this has resonated, and let me know, guys, if this made sense to you, and I look forward to connecting with you next time. Love and blessings. Hi, group 4. Welcome, guys. You chose the ladybug. We're going to see who is keeping an eye on you and why are they keeping an eye on you, okay? So let's get an idea. What have I got here? Just checking I got the right ones here. Yes, I do. Okay. I just wanted to make sure they're in the right order. So basically, the person that is keeping an eye on you right now, group 4, is somebody who's pretty balanced. They might have material balance, like they might be somebody who is comfortable in their wealth. They could be somebody who is very giving, and somebody who really is all about equality. So they could be somebody that if you were to go out with them, sometimes they might want to buy you a meal, and other times they'll want to go, both ways, like you both buy your own meal. So it's kind of like they can be very giving, but they also aren't stupid. Like they're not going to allow people to take advantage of their kindness. And I feel like they are very careful with their money. There's something about money with this one. But not just their money, okay? It's not just all about money. I feel like with their time, their energy, their effort, they do take time out to really preserve their energy. Like they're conserving their energy here. I feel like in some ways they will not just go and help everyone. They've got to take time and attention to know if it's for a good cause. And they're very careful about where they're putting their energy, I feel. This is a person, could be male or female, who wants to give to you. This is why I think they're keeping an eye on you. We're going to get to the why in a minute, but I do feel it's interesting. They look like eyes. My God, that's so funny. It looks like an eye. So I definitely feel, this person could even be just out in their garden and they're thinking about you. They might be looking on their phone, social media. They might be overlooking conversations you've had. If you are in their circle right now and their friendship circle, or even if they're a partner or something like that, I feel like they are keeping an eye on your well-being. I think they want to make sure that you're okay. They do care about your health and well-being. And they might work in the food industry, hospitality. They might have a vineyard. Okay, so it could be a winery. This is just examples. Fruit and veggie, garden, they might have that. They might be really taking care of their own health. They might be very health conscious. And yeah, I feel like this person's just calm and free. They just feel really good within themselves. They're very balanced, it looks like here. Okay, my flash is gone. All right, so I fixed it. So this person is a quiet achiever, I feel, as well. Very balanced. They might really take care of their diet as well. So we got here Sagittarius. They could be a Sagittarius. They might be an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. But this says this energy imbues power, superior confidence, and enthusiasm with faith, good fortune, and authority. So this person is very, maybe charismatic in a lot of ways. So it's really strange because I see that they're very down to earth, but they seem to, there's this energy around them. Like it's almost like they're high vibing. So they're very calm and collected. But when they can fire up. When they fire up, they go after what they want, and it's hard to slow them down sometimes. So it's very weird, this energy. It's almost like they're two people. Like when they're really relaxed and calm and free, they're just so, down to earth. But they've also got this really charismatic nature here. So when they want something, they go for it. And there might be someone who has, yeah, they might take time to get to know somebody before they really show this side to themselves, where they are like maybe a bit of a, not so much a risk taker, but they do go for what they want. They might, they just seem to have good luck. It follows them. And they might be a bit of a party goer. I feel like they do let their hair down, and they just really have this amazing energy where they draw in friends. Everyone loves them, okay? That's what I see here, is that everyone kind of gets along with them, and they are the life of the party when they do come alive. So they are not afraid to, just plan for a holiday and go to some destination they've never been to before. They might be worldly, but it's kind of weird because when people meet them, they might not see all of that. So it's very interesting. So in other words, I think what they're doing is remaining humble. They might actually have a fair bit of money, but they're remaining humble. So actually, why are, this is the main thing. Why is this person keeping an eye on you? Okay. Why are they keeping an eye on you? We've got 5 of Cups. Okay. There's some sadness here about the past. There's something they're sad about regarding your past together. This could be a romantic connection. It could be somebody who was a friend. Whoever it is to you, I feel like they're very sad. They hold a lot of regret over how things transpired between you. And it could have been that at the time they were too focused on other things, their dreams, their aspirations, their money, just everything. And it looks like to me that they might have held back a bit. They might not have been as giving with their emotions. I feel like this person might give in the way of buying things, might show their affection in that way. But when it comes to words and emotions, it could be not there, okay, or wasn't good enough. So yeah, it's interesting. So I don't even know if it was a resistance, like, digging their heels in the sand, like being stubborn. I think it was more of they just didn't know what to say, or they don't know how to come forward with what they were feeling. Because I do feel like they do, want to give, but at the same time, they don't really know how to express it. So there is some past regrets definitely here of how things went down between you. I feel like they have had tears over this connection, and why they want to come forward is because I feel like they want to make things right with you now. This is the Judgment card, which means that something has been playing on their mind, but of how things may have ended, or how things have, there might have been a conversation that, they regret having or not having. So as I said, this could be someone who's still in your life, but there's something playing on their mind that they would need to fix between you. Or this is someone you haven't seen in a while, and this is just, you're on their mind. They're keeping an eye on you, keeping an eye on making sure you're okay. They might feel responsible in some ways for any pain that you feel or have expressed on social media or to anyone else. And it might not have been something they maliciously did to you, but they just weren't in a position at that time to meet you halfway, at that time. So it's like this energy here is something that, as I said before, they're very cautious and selective about who they give their energy to. And maybe you felt rejected because they weren't opening up and giving that energy to you. But I feel like in some ways they would want to take care of you. But yeah, I mean, it's okay to want to take someone out, but there's like almost like they don't want to get too deep. The Sagittarius energy is very light. It's banter, it's flirty, it's playful, it's let's go and explore, and this kind of energy feels like maybe, this person didn't really see you, okay? They didn't really see who you are at your core. You might have felt that they weren't understanding you, that they weren't listening to you and what your needs were. So they have regret over that. And I think in some ways they may want to come back or have a conversation with you and make it right. because I feel now that they have done some growing, and it might have been a karmic thing where something happened to them and they're realizing, oh my God, that's how I treated you. So it could be something along those lines. But I don't feel that they're trying to go out of their way to harm anybody. I just don't get that energy. All right, we're going to get some letters, okay, so it can help us find out more about this person. Their initials might be here. Okay, we've got an O, T, W, J, Y, A, okay, it says J, J, A, Y, could be someone's name. We've got V, X, H, P, Z, I, C, U, S, B, D, N, L, and an M. All right. Now we're going to get some attributes. All right, this could be some clues. So Netherlands could be somewhere. Adventurous. Yeah, they're definitely adventurous, this person. Like once they get out of their comfort zone. Hazel, green could be their eyes. Someone's name could be Hazel. Connected to it. Dogs. Okay, they might have dogs. We've got short hair. Deja vu. So it might feel like if you haven't seen each other for a long time that when you do meet up, if you do, it's going to feel like deja vu. Meeting them might have felt that way. 35 to 50 could be the age range, or kilometers or miles that they are from you. Chad could be someone's name as well. 50 to 60 could be an age range, or miles or kilometers they are from you. Tanned. Cautious. Yeah, they're a little cautious. Netflix and chill. So it could be that you've watched Netflix together, or they have talked about it. We've got doors opening here. And there could be the kind of person that will open a door for you. Could be that for some of you. North Korea. And we've got collector of items. So they might like to collect, I don't know, albums, records, stamps, coins, shells, whatever it is. They might collect something. Live music. Very interesting. So they might like going out and listening to live music. We've got harbour. So they live near a harbour or on a harbour. And a realist. So let's have a look at some numbers. This could be age, birth date, birth year, postcode, numbers in their phone number or a house number. We've got number 9 and a 8 and a 0 and a 5, 2 and a 1, and one more, which is a 0. Now, they don't have to be in that order. There could be a house number that says 81 or something, Someone's age could be 29 or something along those lines. Let's get another message here as to what action might they take. Okay, so very interesting. So it could be that they're, waiting to... Some of you might, they might be in another country or another place away from where you are. Like if you live in the same kind of vicinity, they could be elsewhere right now, far away, ready to come back home. Or it could be that they're about to embark on a travel, wherever they might be. It looks like they're traveling maybe towards you. So they're coming back to an area that maybe you're in. And that's possibly why they're keeping an eye on things, because they know that, there might be something they want to say to you. It could be also that they are far away right now and they're keeping an eye on your social media as well. But it definitely talks about travel. This can be long distance relationships. Someone who is far away and someone who could be getting on a boat, literally could be getting on a boat, coming towards you. Even if it's not a long distance thing, I feel like this person just feels the emotional distance. Maybe it has been a long time that you haven't seen each other, but you're on their mind. And I feel like they do want to bridge that gap, and they do want to come in and make something right between you. And maybe the only way they know how to do this is to speak, you know, if they do text or message or even speak on a phone or face to face, it's surface stuff. Like they can't get into the real deep emotional stuff. If anything, they probably want to take you out. There might be an apology, but maybe they're not a person of very many words. Like they don't know how to express their feelings. Like they might be really good in other areas. They might be so intelligent and they're really great conversationally. But when it comes to expressing and being able to confront something like that, it takes a lot of guts to do. They might want to buy you something, and you know how some people just want to come with a gift and it's their way of apologizing. This might be how they deal with it. They might want to buy you something and for you guys to go and do something together. It could be something along those lines. But I do feel like they do have regret and are sad about something that did happen between you, and they do want to make it right. And they do want to acknowledge and let you know that they acknowledge their part in this. So wow guys, I hope that's resonated today, and I look forward to connecting with you next time. Love and blessings.